for $4,996 for 9. There is still no reliable high-performance laptop at this price. So, we will only talk about ordinary office laptops. The main difference between this price range and the last one is, you can buy a model equipped with a quite good display. At this price, the first one is HP ProBook 440 G9, $649. This is a model that I recommend almost every year. And so it is this year. Its greatest advantage is the scalability. It has all kinds of ports, even the Ethernet port. It's relatively rare among the office laptops. Besides, it has dual memory slots and dual M.2 storage slots. You can upgrade the storage and replace the memory, not just in this price range. Such great scalability is relatively rare among all the slim office laptops. Next one, a good thing for the poor, Acer Swift 3 2022. The reference price on GD is $649. It's also a slim model. It's quite cost-effective, and it's built on the Intel Evo platform. It has 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, and the display is good quality, high resolution, and it has good temperature control. Well, the next one has great CPU performance. Redmi Book Pro 14. A reference price of 2022 model is $649. It is recommended for several reasons. The first is that it has strong CPU performance. It can power the Intel 12th Gen H series processor with 45 watts, real high performance, and it has a good quality display. 2,500 high refresh rate IPS screen. EE is also good, less than 1.0 on average, and it has a good build. It comes with a 100 watt GAN charger, a lightweight GAN charger, only 230 grams, but the weaknesses are also obvious. It has quite few ports because of the height, and then the battery life. It lasted 7 hours in the PMark test. That means it will shut down in 4 hours in actual use. And then the keyboard will be a little hot under heavy load. The keyboard was at ridiculous 46.7 degrees, quite hot under heavy load. After all, it has a H series processor, and the core temperature reached 93 degrees in the stress test. The next one, which we actually recommend, always seems to be out of stock. Lenovo Xiaoxin Pro 16 Ryzen 2022. The reference price for the R5 model is $649. Whether it's R5 or R7, the quality of the display is relatively good, and this keyboard design is also good. It has nice cooling under full load, but I think his biggest weakness is the scalability, and it's a little close to the weight of game laptops. It is not very convenient to carry it, but overall, it is recommended if you can buy one. If you can buy one at less than $649, it would be a good deal. Well, then we finally hit the mainstream, $649,799. In this mainstream price range, a bit lower, we can finally choose some laptops, but also some all-round laptops. Let's get started right now. The first one is a big screen laptop, Redmi Book Pro 15 Ryzen 2022. The reference price is $649. In fact, its overall specs are similar to Xiaoxin Pro 16 we just mentioned. So, what do we spend on? First of all, it has the better build, and then the display is generally a little better to me. Higher resolution, a bit better color accuracy, and it's a bit slimmer. You can take it as an upper model. Next, a smaller, more portable model. Lenovo Xiaoxin Pro 14 Ryzen 2022. The reference price is $799. This laptop is fairly balanced in all aspects. The CPU is our 76800HS. It looks like an ordinary processor, but it has really strong IGPU performance, and combined with 6400 MHz RAM, the read or write speed of the IGPU is close to the MX570. So you can play some games with it if you reduce the resolution to 1080p. But it also has some weaknesses. The scalability is poor, quite few ports, and there is also no support for internal upgrades. Kind of frustrating. The next one is a model that I highly recommend, Honor MateBook 14 Ryzen 2022. I would recommend the R7 model more. The reference price is $799. The specs are actually similar to Xiaoxin we just mentioned. R7 processor, 6400 MHz RAM. The CPU performance could go a little further, but not by much. Greater D-Not IGPU. As for the display, it's a pity not to have a high refresh rate, but the overall quality is good. The biggest advantage of this laptop is the battery life. Very long. It lasted 15 hours and 45 minutes in the PMark test, and it lasted more than 9 hours in Geek One's test. It has the longest battery life among all the models we tested. I should remind you of that it has the longest battery life only among this gen models, because the battery life of this gen is actually backward in general. The last gen model might actually have longer battery life and highly value battery life. This one is definitely recommended. So, that's it for our recommendation, but also something you need to be careful about. If you buy a gaming laptop this year, it may be not a good time. There are models with RTX 3000 series on the market now, but in the first half of next year, It will definitely be upgraded to at least 4060. So if you can wait, I highly recommend waiting until next year to buy a gaming laptop. At that time, you will get better gaming performance. I guess so. But if you're in a hurry to use it, it's also okay to buy one right now. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. All we want is to provide info and guidance. This is BIBA Laptops. I'm Juan. See you next time. Did I forget why 900 okay?